welcome back to my channel. I'm Arpita Kayal and today I'm very thrilled to share with you all my latest painting, that is lion realistic painting. Today I will be telling you about how I made this furry effect of the lion's mane and how I added the layers of colors on this portrait. So let's start. You can see the intricate details in the fur and the way the light seems to pass through the lion's eyes and giving them a deep soulful look. These effects come from careful layering, detailed brushwork and a lot of patience with color mixing. To achieve this kind of detail, I relied on high quality acrylic colors, fine brushes and of course a wet palette. I began with a detailed sketch to outline the key features, especially the eyes, nose and the mane. Getting the proportions and structure right at this stage is essential for a realistic outcome. Again, I have used a Staedtler pencil to sketch the entire portrait so that when I will be applying the acrylic colors, the sketch will mix in the paints. I kept the sketch light so it wouldn't interfere with the painting. The first layer is all about establishing the base layer. I used earthy tones, browns, ochres and blacks to lay the foundation for the lion's face and mane. This stage is more about blocking in the areas than worrying about details. Then in the second step, I started layering my colors. In the third step, I added layers and layers of colors to build up textures and depth. By the third and fourth layers, I focused on the mane, creating that furry effect. I used a dry brush technique combined with tiny strokes to mimic the fine individual strands of hair. For the darker areas, I used deeper browns and blacks, and for highlights, I mixed in whites and yellows. Then in the fourth step, color mixing was a significant part of the project. I spent a lot of time blending shades to ensure the transitions in the fur looked natural. The wet palette made it easy to revisit and tweak the colors as I went. Always test your mixed colors on a scrap sheet before applying them to the canvas. So it will help you to recognize the shades what you see in the reference pictures. Simultaneously, while working on the fur, I added the tones on the eyes also. To create that transparent and glossy look, I layered colors gradually. I used browns, ochres and even black and white to give that transparent look to the eyeball. In the final stage, I went over the painting again, refining the fur, enhancing the shadows and adjusting the highlight. This is also when I added the smallest details like the fine hairs on the lion's nose and the glimmer in its eyes. These little touches make a big difference. So if you are also planning to make such a painting with lot of details, then there are some key tips to remember. Like work in layers, let each layer dry before adding the next layer. Work with brushes that are fine so that you are able to add the intricate details in the fur. Spend time mixing your colors and most importantly, be patient. If you found this helpful, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel for more art tips and tutorials. Leave the comment if you have any questions or ideas for the future videos. We will be launching our wildlife acrylic art course soon, so please stay tuned. Until next time, happy painting!